Thinking is the hardest work there is, which is probably the reason why so few engage in it.
My best friends are those who find the best strength in me. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. The greatest thing in life is to keep your mind young. You will find people who use other people, as if the world owes their lives to them. They don't see that we have to shoulder and pull everything together. Competition whose motive is merely to compete, to drive some other fellow out, never carries very far. When we are afraid of failure, it means we have limited ability. If you think you can, then you are right. If you think you can, you are right, because that's when someone thinks you can, then in fact he has wasted the opportunity to be able to. With God working, I believe everything will produce the best in the end. So there is nothing to worry about. Life is a series of experiences, each experience makes us bigger, although sometimes it is difficult to realize it. Because the world is formed to develop character, and we must learn that the failures and sadness we feel will help us move forward. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. You will not be able to build a reputation from what you will do. It is not the employer who pays the wages. Employers only handle the money. It is the customer who pays the wages. With God working, I believe everything will produce the best in the end. So there is nothing to worry about. One of the greatest discoveries humans have ever made, one of the greatest strengths was to conquer what he had been afraid of. The best people are those who play a major role in the success of others. An idealist is a person who helps other people to be prosperous. Money is like an arm or a leg, use it or lose it. You can't build a reputation on what you are going to do. Enthusiasm is the power that makes your hope shine to the stars. Enthusiasm is light in the eyes, swinging steps, grasping hands, the flow of desires and the urgent energy to carry out your ideas. When everything looks against you, remember that airplanes always fly against the wind, not follow the flow of the wind. The highest use of capital is not to make a lot of money but to make money do more things for a better life. If everyone advances together, success will come naturally. If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. The only real security that a man will have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. The only real security a person will have in this world is a store of knowledge, experience and expertise. I believe God arranges everything and does not need my advice. Obstacles are a scary thing when you look away from your goals. The highest use of capital is not to make more money, but to make money do more service for the betterment of life. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. Failure is only the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Sports are in vain. If you are healthy, you don't need it, and if you are sick you cannot do it. You want to think you can or think you can't, just choose, both are right. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. The man who will use his skill and constructive imagination to see how much he can give for $1, instead of how little he can give for $1, is bound to succeed. A business that makes nothing but money is a poor business. Competition is the cutting edge of a business. It always cuts out the company's costs. Any customer can have a car painted any color that he wants so long as it is black. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. Don't find fault, find a remedy. It's good enough that people in this country don't understand about our banking system and financial system, because if they knew, I believe there will be a revolution before tomorrow morning. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. Only one thing makes prosperity, and that is work. Life is a series of experiences, each of which make us bigger. If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. The only real security that a man will have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. The competitor to be feared is one who never bothers about you at all but goes on making his own business better all the time. People who stop advertising to save money are like stopping hours to save time. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking.
Thinking is the hardest work there is, which is probably the reason why so few engage in it.
Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. When we are afraid of failure, it means we have limited ability. I hope you are always inspired to be successful for you and your family.